Good afternoon. I'm Ahmad Barokasakofi from SMAN and TUBAN. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, today's motion is this House regrets the massive involvement of AI in the professional workplace. We on the opposition side strongly disagree. Let's be precise about what this motion means. Massive involvement of AI refers to the widespread use of artificial intelligence in core workplace functions, hiring, data analysis, decision-making, and management. Regret in debate means we believe it was harmful choice after all. Such that we would prefer a world where it did not happen. So the debate is not whether about AI has risks. Of course it does. The question is whether those risks outweigh the benefits to the point where we should regret its large-scale presence. Our framing is clear. The most important ground for this debate is the impact on human work, fairness, and progress on society. Why? Because the workplace here is where people spend most of their lives. And what happens there directly shapes opportunities, livelihoods, and human dignity. If AI improves this dimension, then regret cannot stand. I'll get into the mechanism of the definition. By focusing on the workplace, we keep the debate on real consequences, how AI changes the way humans are hired, treated, and empowered. This is the fairest ground because it is where the motion directly applies. Now, I'll get into my first layer of my argument. Logical reasoning at its core, AI is a system designed to process information at a scale and speed beyond human capability. Where humans might struggle with fatigue, inconsistency, or bias, AI operates with consistency and neutrality. This creates environments where decisions are grounded in evidence and patterns, rather than personal prejudice or human error. Which brings me to my second layer. Think of any professional setting. There are always tasks that require careful sorting, evaluating, and interpreting of information, left only to humans. This is vulnerable to mistakes or subjective judgments. When AI is involved, these same processes become streamlined, reliable, and systematically fair. It doesn't matter whether we're talking about hiring, managing resources, or evaluating performance. Under this side of the house, the principle is the same. AI provides clarity where human judgment alone may falter. This brings me to my third layer. If fairness means treating like cases alike, then AI is fundamentally aligned with that principle. Unlike humans, it does not get tired, hold grudges, or play favorites. Regretting AI would mean preferring a system where inequality and inconsistency are unavoidable simply because humans are limited beings. That is neither just nor progressive. And this brings me to my fourth layer. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, transitions to new technologies always create disruption. But disruption is not harm. Over time, systems reorganize around the strength of new tools. In the case of AI, its strength lies in amplifying human capacity, expanding the scope of what we can achieve, and allowing people to redirect their energy away from repetitive tasks and toward creative, high-value pursuits. Now this brings me to my fifth layer. Why this outweighs opposition claims. Any harms contributed to AI, whether errors, bias, or dependence, are not intrinsic to AI itself, but to how it is designed and managed. That makes them solvable. The benefits, on the other hand, are structural and enduring. Rejecting AI entirely would mean rejecting the very possibility of a workplace that is more rational, consistent, and innovative than one run by human limitations alone. So, panels, to regret AI in the workplace is to regret progress toward fairness, efficiency, and opportunity. The workplace is a mirror of society, and if AI helps us to overcome human flaws in that space, it is unjustifiable to wish it that way. Humans and AI together are not in conflict. They are complementary. And when the goal is to build workplaces that empower rather than restrict, the massive involvement of AI is not something to regret, but something to embrace. And that's why we still strongly oppose this motion.